It sounds like you have an 8-month-old little girl who's not wanting to sleep well through the night, and most kids by about 8 months old are sleeping a good solid chunk of time at night, about 10 to 12 hours, but not all. Some kids are still having issues. And before doing any kind of sleep training, it would be best to talk to your daughter's pediatrician and make sure there's not any underlying medical conditions that would cause a problem and that she's not in need of extra nighttime feedings based on her growth history. If the doctor says that everything's okay, then it's okay to teach your little girl how to sleep train. And basically what this entails is teaching her how to fall to sleep without you. And a lot of babies just wake up at night and cry because we as parents respond to that. We run in and we grab them and we hold them and give them love and sometimes give them bottles or nurse them. And that's what they love because it's comforting to them and they love you most. So they've been trained. If they cry, then mom comes. And so you need to separate yourself from them and then falling asleep at night. And so in order to do this, there's 2 ways that are most effective. And the first is crying it out. And you mentioned that you're a little bit hesitant to do that because you live in an apartment complex and you don't want to wake everyone else up. But it actually is one of the ways to best teach your daughter how to self-soothe, because it's okay to let her cry for a little while. After, babies have kind of like a 4-day reset point in their brain. So anything you're trying to teach your baby to do will usually be accomplished in about 4 to 7 days. So it could be a terrible 4 to 7 nights for you and maybe your neighbors, but after that your baby should be sleeping well through the night. So it would be okay to just change her, love her, feed her, put her down at night, and then if she's crying, just let her cry. If she's just crying because she wants you or she wants a little comfort, then it's okay to let her cry. There's nothing wrong with that. And over time, 4 to 7 nights, she will learn if you're persistent and consistent in everything that you do and don't give in and go pick her up and do all that, that she just needs to fall back to sleep on her own. So hang in there, and if this does sound a little bit too rough for you, or because some parents just say, no, I can't not respond to my baby, you can try a more graduated approach, where when you put her down, if she's crying, let her cry for a couple minutes, like 5 or 10 minutes, and then go in and check on her, reassure her that you're still there by just gently touching her tummy or the top of her head. But don't make eye contact, don't turn on the lights, don't talk to her, just turn around and walk right back out of the room. And if she continues to cry, which is likely to happen, then just slowly increase the amount of time that you wait before you go check on her again. So the first time you waited 5 or 10 minutes, the second time wait 20 minutes, the third time wait 40 minutes, and so on and so forth. And then again, if you're persistent and consistent in doing this for 4 to 7 nights, she should learn that she needs to go back to sleep on her own. This will involve some crying. There's really no way to get around the crying, and so your neighbors may just have to endure it for a little while, and you and your husband as well. But again, after about a week, you should all be sleeping better. If you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page and recommend us to your friends and family too.